water TV, dirty water TV, dirty water TV. All over Boston you'll see dirty water TV. Wherever you wanna be, dirty water. Boston, you're my
It's
city.
going worldwide. Dirty water.
I love that dirty water TV.
Love that dirty water TV.
I love that dirty water.
Dirty water TV, dirty water. Boston, you're my city.
I love that dirty water TV. I really do.
The best.
Hey guys, welcome to Dirty Water TV. I'm Leah Clark. Tonight we are coming to you from the Eastern States Exposition right here in West Springfield, Massachusetts, otherwise known as the Big E.
Laughing, munching, sipping, slurping. Spinning round and slipping, sliding. Rock and rolling, concert cheering, turkey legging, nachos beering, loving every minute of it.
The Big E is America's premier exposition and actually the world's only multi-state fair. That's right, all 6 New England states are represented here today. We got entertainment, we got food, we got agriculture. Right now we're standing at the Maine State House with my good friend Pumpkinhead Pete. Pumpkinhead Pete, how you doing? He's doing fantastic. You guys, we have an awesome show for you tonight. Here's what's on tap. Melissa Sapini takes us to the historic Steroton Tavern and Carriage House right here on the grounds of the Big E for some ice-cold Shipyard Pumpkinhead and Ice Pick vodka cocktails. Shannon Malloy takes us to the Worst House for some awesome German fare. And our Dirty Water TV cameras will follow Pumpkinhead Pete as he strolls the fairgrounds. But first, let's go inside the Big E. And that's tonight's Big Ticket, brought to you by Higgs Tickets. The Big E, formerly known as the Eastern States Exposition, is billed as New England's Great State Fair. It's the largest agricultural event on the eastern seaboard and the 5th largest in the nation. The Big E began back in 1916 and was called the Eastern States Agricultural and Industrial Exposition. All 6 New England states, along with Delaware, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania, all participated. In 1966, for the 50th anniversary, the fair began marketing itself as the Big E. Now we're going to send it over to Melissa Sapini, who is standing by with Jean Cassidy, the CEO of the Big E.
Thanks, Leah. And now I'm joined by Jean, the CEO of the Big E.
Good morning, Melissa. How are you?
Hi, Jean. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Thrilled that you guys are here.
So tell us about the Big E, the best festival in the nation.
Wow, the Eastern States Exposition is the 3rd largest agricultural fair in North America, probably the 3rd biggest public event that takes place in the world. We're happy that you guys are here to learn a little bit more about us. We were founded in 1916 as an industrial and agricultural exposition. Our founder, whose picture you see over my shoulder, Mr. Brooks, was from Brookline, Massachusetts. He realized that there was a decline in agriculture in New England and that industry was being challenged. He came to Springfield, Massachusetts. He founded the Eastern States with some great names. Helen Storrow, the wife of James Storrow, for whom Storrow Drive is named in Boston. Horace Moses, the founder of the Strathmore Paper Company. J.C. Penney. And they founded the Eastern States Exposition, which we fondly call the Big E today. So we'll host about 1,600,000 people in 17 days, which makes us the biggest. We'll have 147 musical events take place on our stages throughout these 17 days. Some really big name stars. Last night we had a blast with Dropkick Murphys. And we've got some really big names. I encourage people to visit thebiggie.com to see our menu of entertainers. But we host a lot of people. And then behind the scenes for most of the fairgoers is the core mission, and that is a promotion of agriculture. So we'll have some of the finest cattle in the world competing for blue ribbons here on the fairgrounds during these 17 days. Heavy livestock, dairy cattle, beef cattle, sheep. We have the 2 oldest horse shows in America. The Springfield Horse Show was founded in 1848. It moved to the grounds here in 1916 and it's been here ever since, both the Hunter Jumper Show and the Saddlebred Show. And it attracts some of the most beautiful equine there is in the world. It's a blast to be here, and I'm happy to be able to talk about it with you.
Thank you so much. And there's also one little fun fact I know about a yellow slide. Tell me more about that.
So there's the giant slide at the Eastern States. There's 5 of them in the world. They were built by an engineer from McDonnell Douglas, and the panels on the slide are actually the panels of a C-130.
No No way.
So there's one here at the Eastern States Exposition. There's one in Iowa at the Iowa State Fair, the Wisconsin State Fair, the Minnesota State Fair, and there's one in an airplane hangar in South Florida. But yeah, the giant slide, it's a blast.
That's awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about the State House replicas? That's really interesting.
Oh, yeah. So this is the only place in the United States where one state actually owns deeded property within the boundaries of another state. So there are replicas of the original state houses of the 6 New England states, starting obviously with Massachusetts, but Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, and Connecticut as well. So the buildings are scale replicas, and they're really, really beautiful real estate. Inside the buildings, each state brings the best of their state commodities, whether it's seafood, maple syrup, potatoes from Maine, Dell's lemonade from Rhode Island. It's just really, really good stuff that New England's known for. And they're all featured in the buildings.
That's awesome. There's so much like New England culture going on. Tell me more about the Irish theme.
So here at the Eastern States, we also have a large pavilion dedicated to the Dingle Peninsula in Kerry, Ireland, which is Western Ireland. So the Dingle Craftsman and Crystal, the Dingle Distillery is here. Opening weekend is halfway to St. Patrick's Day. So big festivities. Dropkick Murphy was last night. Tonight is Unforgettable Fire, which is a U2 tribute band. You can see the pin I'm wearing. West Springfield is a sister city to Dingle. And it's a lot of fun and a lot of flair. And of course, anytime you can celebrate Irish, why not?
Why not?
In addition, this year, we're really excited because we have the largest traveling Ferris wheel in North America. Yeah, so it's 155 feet tall. Each of the gondolas is air conditioned and heated if you need it. But from the top of the gondola, they tell me you can see Hartford, Connecticut. So it's very cool. Another fun fact about the fairgrounds, I mentioned the name Helen Storrow. Mrs. Storrow was on the board of directors in 1916 when we were founded. Not a lot of women were on boards of directors in 1916. She didn't have a building from which to operate from. So what Mrs. Storrow did was she traveled throughout New England with a world-famous architect from Boston, last name of Chapman, and they found old buildings from the 6 New England states. First time in the history of the United States that a building was dismantled from one location and then reconstructed in a new location. And she created on our grounds what we call Storyton Village. So there are 9 19th and 18th century buildings which create a beautiful New England village right here on the grounds of the Eastern States Exposition. And I encourage folks to see that and appreciate it. It's an amazing, amazing place, and it's testimony to a brilliant, strong-minded woman who paid and funded for the entire project herself.
So much rich history going on here. So much. Come pay a visit.
Come pay a visit. thebiggie.com.
Thank you so much for having us, Gene. We're going to have a blast today. It looks awesome out here, so thank you so much.
I'm sure you guys will have some fun.
That's tonight's Big Ticket, brought to you by Higgs Tickets. Here's what else is going on around town.
Hi, I'm Higgs, so call me, get tickets, and be part of the action.
Thanks, Melissa and Jean. There is just so much to do here at the Big E, and one of the highlights of the festival is all the unique food offerings. We're going to send it over to Shannon Malloy, who is currently standing by at the famous Wurst House. Shannon?
Thank you, Leah. And yes, I'm right outside the Wurst House enjoying some of the best German cuisine. Featuring some of the best seasonal beers include Shipyard Pumpkinhead. The Wurst House is right at the center of all the Big E action. Affiliated with the famed Student Prince in downtown Springfield, Massachusetts, the Wurst House at the Big E brings the finest Oktoberfest cuisine to this annual fair.
Our new item this year is our Guten Sprouts. They are drizzled with hot honey. They come with a crispy Parmesan cheese crisp. They are to die for. We also have our giant pretzels, which are as big as your head, and our 12-inch long bratwurst on a bun topped with sauerkraut. It's literally to die for. All of our food is amazing.
You'll enjoy great food with amazing beer, including Shipyard Pumpkin Ale.
Shipyard sells more than anything here at the Wurst House. Just yesterday alone, opening day, we sold almost 500 boots of Shipyard beer. With the cinnamon sugar rim, it's amazing.
One of the best parts about the Wurst House is their authentic German music. Let's go check out Leah over there right now.
Hey guys, we are here with Berkshire Mountain Wanderers, otherwise known as BMW. We are having an awesome time.
Such a fun time here at the Wurst House. Now let's head on over to the New England Craft Beer Tent. Now I'm here at the New England Craft Beer Pub. Let's go check out these offerings.
The pub has been here for 9 years. We serve craft beers from all over New England, all the states in New England. And we are also famous for the turducken sandwich.
What's a turducken sandwich?
It's turkey, duck, and chicken, all melted together into a patty and cooked like a grilled cheese with a cranberry mayo on it.
How you like the turducken?
It was my go-to menu today. I pegged it and I wanted to get it and it was good.
What was the first thing you thought of?
First thing we came to was we had to come get the turducken.
Wow, that's amazing. Can you tell me a little bit about the beers and the seltzers we have on the table right now?
The one closest to you is a Shipyard and espresso mix. Very good. It's lighter than your average stout with a little bit of pumpkin flavor to it. And then next to me here is the blueberry beer from Sea Dog with our original caramel sugar cinnamon rim. We were the first of the Big E to do that with Shipyard and with the Sea Dog blueberry. I would also suggest you try the Shipyard pumpkin with the turducken and you get all the fall flavors.
Thank you so much, Chad.
Up next, Melissa Sapini takes us to the historic Starrowton Tavern and Carriage House. And later, Pumpkinhead Pete joins me for a cold one. That's when Dirty Water TV, presented by Shipyard Brewing Company, returns. Hey guys, welcome back to Dirty Water TV. I'm Leah Clark. Tonight we are coming to you from the Big E, right here in West Springfield, Massachusetts. Now I'm going to send it over to Melissa Sapini, who is standing by at the historic Starrowton Tavern and Carriage House. Melissa?
Thanks, Leah. I'm here at the Starrowton Tavern, located right inside the Big E. It's a classic New England tavern with some rich history. The tavern's original owner, Revolutionary War hero John Atkinson, used it as a store, tavern, and a home for his family in the town of Prescott. Eventually, the state of Massachusetts claimed the town of Prescott, which no longer exists, as it became the Quabbin Reservoir. In 1928, Helen Sorrow rescued the building and brought it to Starrowton Village inside the Eastern States Exposition. Today, the Calvinese family operates this historic landmark.
We're an old New England restaurant. As you can see, it's an old building. It's like 200 years old. We get a lot of people from around the world that have come here.
Gather with friends for an authentic New England tavern turned upscale restaurant serving New England fare and continental cuisine.
We're kind of those homey types of dishes, you know, comfort food, and it is the place for it. It's very comfortable here.
We're open year round, and it's funny because during the fair, people will come here at our tavern just during the fair. They come once a year, and they have to come to Starrowton. I don't know what it is, maybe the atmosphere, maybe the good drinks that we make.
And if you're thirsty, there's the Shipyard Pumpkinhead beer to quench your thirst.
People love it, and it's a great, great beer. We do the sugar rim, we do it without it. People have it with like Fireball, they have it with vodka. Arguably the best pumpkin beer that we serve, like I would say 5 to 1 on everybody else.
I like the pumpkin beer, and I usually get one while I'm here, and so we just like the Biggie. We like the tavern here, so it's kind of cool.
They also carry 8-time distilled ice pick vodka for their refreshing cocktail. So we know how popular ice pick vodka is here at the Big E, so we're going to toss it over to Leah, who's sampling it right now.
Thanks, Melissa. I am here with Adam. Adam's going to make us an ice pick lemonade. Is that correct?
Yes.
Amazing. Let's see it. Let's go for it.
So we have our ice pick vodka, blueberry flavored vodka. Top it off with lemonade. Grenadine, give it some good color for a garnish. And there's the ice pick lemonade.
Awesome. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. That's really good. That's delicious. Thank you.
All right.
Cheers.
If you're looking for a place rich in history with an amazing culinary experience, the Sturgeon Tavern here at the Big E is the place to be. Reporting for Dirty Water Media, I'm Melissa Sapini.
Thanks, Melissa. So I'm here with the new Pumpkinhead Hard Seltzer. It's a refreshing take on the original Pumpkinhead beer by Shipyard. Pumpkinhead Seltzer is a refreshing, gluten-free, craft hard seltzer with only 2 grams of sugar, 110 calories, and get this, only 2 carbs. Wow! Shipyard brews the seltzer in small batches so they can produce a quality product every time. Pumpkinhead Seltzer uses all-natural flavor extracts, making a light, crisp, bubbly, hard seltzer that will be your new go-to seltzer.
It is bubbly, crispy, pumpkin-y, everything that you want from Pumpkinhead when it's 90 degrees and you want it to be fall. So we've got your spicy, you've got your pumpkin in there, but a seltzer, lighter bodied, so much better, perfect for fall.
Hey, Pumpkin Pete, what's up? How do you feel about the Pumpkinhead Hard Seltzer?
Refreshing, right?
You heard it, folks. Up next, we'll have more from the Big E. That's when Dirty Water TV, presented by Shipyard Brewing Company, returns.
Hi guys, Mike Jorgensen. I'm the managing director at the Omni Boston Hotel at the Seaport. And boy, we would love for you to come and join our team. We have a spectacular hotel. We have 7 outlets that are busier than you can imagine. People are making money and enjoying themselves. We're all about creativity and innovation. You can apply online, you can come in person, or you can see on the screen there's a QR code that you can scan that will take you right to our website, make it easy for you to apply. And we have a blast. So come on in and have some fun. That's what work's all about.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dirty Water TV. This is Leah Clark. Tonight we are coming to you from the Big E in West Springfield, Massachusetts. Here at the fair, one of the main traditions is agriculture. Right now, I'm coming to you from Farm-A-Rama. Farm-A-Rama is the agriculture hub. As we've told you earlier, agriculture is one of the Eastern States Exposition's oldest traditions. At Farm-A-Rama, you'll see it come alive with displays of live animals, giant crops, and beautiful landscape ideas. Farm-A-Rama is the heart of the agriculture learning during the Big E. There's a farm-to-table experience, agriculture entertainment, the Hollamore Clydesdales, a chick hatchery, giant pumpkins and squash, Hampton County beekeepers, 4-H apple booth, giant pumpkin carving, native produce displays, and landscape and floral designs. Okay, so from one Pumpkinhead to another, Shipyard's Pumpkinhead beer has been an absolute phenomenon in the craft beer industry. Dirty Water TV's Gianna Gravelisi had a chance to sit down with Shipyard's Fred Forsley to discuss the actual origin of the Pumpkinhead beer.
Out of all of your products, one of the most popular is actually Pumpkinhead. Can you tell me a little bit about how that blew up?
Close to 30 years ago, I was in the first few years at Federal Jack's. One of our chefs interfaced with Alan Pugsley and Mike Haley and came up with the Pumpkinhead recipe and beer, and we had huge success in the early days at Federal Jack's in Kennebunkport. And to be honest with you, early on there weren't many beers out there that were flavored beers if you think back 30 years ago. And we got so fortunate to really in the Boston market, some bartender somewhere, and we have to find this guy or girl who actually did it, and I'm sure some people will claim it, but whoever came up with the idea of the cinnamon rim. This year we sold close to 30,000 cinnamon rims in package stores and places, which is a phenomenon in itself. But people love the cinnamon rim, especially in the Massachusetts market, and now that's blown up all across the country. So Pumpkinhead is the one beer that sells it. I don't want to say it's nothing I guess it does sell itself. The success and phenomenon of Pumpkinhead lives and is growing, and it lives on. It's so exciting.
Up next, we'll have more from the Big E. That's when Dirty Water TV, presented by Shipyard Brewing Company, returns. Hey guys, welcome back to Dirty Water TV. We are here at the Big E. It's been so much fun today. I am here with Melissa and Shannon, these wonderful co-hosts of mine today. You guys, what do you have in your hands here? These are world famous cream puffs, I'm told?
Yes, world famous cream puffs.
Yeah. Take a bite.
I got chocolate.
Yeah. Tell us what you think.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
Is it amazing?
So white.
Yeah.
I'm getting it all over my face.
Okay, you guys, so we had so much fun today. What was your favorite part of the day?
My favorite part would have to be going to the farm. I love looking at all the little chicks hatching and the piglets. I think it's just so cute.
Adorable.
You know, Leah, I think I'm gonna have to say the slide. We had pretty fun.
Yeah. My favorite part was the alcohol, naturally. Pumpkinhead seltzer, big fan. You guys, special thanks to everyone at Shipyard, including Fred Forsley and also Gene Cassidy, of course, at the Big E. You guys, for all of your nightlife entertainment, head over to www.dirtywatermedia.com for all things social at Dirty Water Media. You guys, we have a saying here.
We do.
We do. It's, the weekend may be over,
but the party never ends
on Dirty Water TV. Woo! You guys, also, we're gonna head out tonight with a clip of you guys on the biggest slide in America, the world.
Slide in America?
Yeah. Check it out. Good night.
Good night.
Woo!